Hello again and welcome back to another one. And Joe Budden made headlines again a few hours ago for the usual. A few days ago, Budden was slammed for having the audacity to call someone corny when he spoke about Michael B. Jordan. Days ago, he went at J. Cole for his collab with BTS's J-Hope, and now he's back at it again with Logic. After Logic dropped a cover of Ice Cube's It Was a Good Day that opened to mixed reviews and mostly negative reviews on Twitter, and even Ice Cube Jr. shared his thoughts on it, but it was Budden's take on Logic that stirred heated debates. More on this in a bit. Today we also have more that many on Twitter are convinced is NF clapping back at Eminem over his lyrics on The Ringer, and we'll be exploring more on this in a bit, including reactions so far from fans who believe it's not a diss. So today we'll start with Logic, who was trending on social media after he dropped a cover of It Was a Good Day, and he was slammed on Twitter shortly after, so much so that some of his fans shared tweets like this: "I love Logic to death and post a lot about him, but man, sometimes it's better to just not spread some of the stuff he does for fun into the brainlet Twitter cesspool." And on this, another fan added, "Logic made vinyl days that banged, his new album banged too. Nobody talked about it. Not one Twitter account as big as Rap TV spread one song, one bad cover, and they announce it like it's the second coming of Christ. They know what they are doing." And it seems Ice Cube Jr. decided to poke some fun at this cover. I respect Logic, I think he can rap, and that's all I really need. But bruh, if I ever hear you sing about my mother again, it's gonna be a misunderstanding, laughing my bum off. And his issue here is because Logic sang it in the cover, because when a user responded, but he just sang the actual lyrics of the song, laughing emojis, Cube Jr. responds, "It's because he sang it, LOL." And for educational purposes, he's talking about this part of the song.
And everything is alright. I got a beef from Kim, you know that she could all night.
And of course, this was the type of content Joe Budden was patiently waiting for to find another reason to drag Logic, and he didn't pull his punches, he went off. "Logic, I hate to continue to make a career at your expense. I don't hate it. Actually, I'm glad that I have a little list of you that I go to. That's horrible to say. One day I'm gonna grow up." He adds, "Logic, I beg you, I'm pleading with you. Please join me in retirement. Never step near a recording device again. Throw your phone in the ocean. Be allergic to microphones. Promise your fans nothing. Don't go to the studio ever again. You are the worst, yo. You are really, really bad." And then when we think he can't get any worse, you have the bright idea of doing an Ice Cube flip. Let me make my problem with Logic very clear, because people be confused. Logic is just not himself. I just think that Logic should be himself. He panders to the black community every other second. Well, that's the problem with pandas, is that they always gotta find something new to pander to. And Budden revealed where his issues started with Logic. "I had a beef with him since he did that 1-800 mental health number-ish. I thought that was disgusting, but I could have been wrong. But ever since then, all of that MLK we have a dream freedom fighter speech-ish he be trying to do, I don't buy it." And although Logic has a multitude of those who just love to hate on him because it's cool on Twitter, Joe Budden is also getting roasted by some. This is what I mean when I say journalism today is based off what trolls on the internet say. Ish is sad, Logic is very talented, F outta here. And more, Joe Budden retired because he wasn't selling or charting since Pump It Up. If Logic did retire, it would 2 different types of retirement homes, so Joe should just leave him alone. Joe retired out of embarrassment of tanking. And some hit back with, Joe Budden understood he was more gifted at something else. And they kept going in, laughing my bum off. Joe retired because he was a one-hit wonder. Logic destroys him career-wise. This ninja is just a hater. And now some have a question. How you gonna tell an artist way bigger and harder than you to quit? Moving on to the next point, on Eminem's Kamikaze album on The Ringer, he stated, "But last week an ex-fan mailed me a copy of the Matters LP to tell me to study. It'll help me get back to myself and she'll love me." I mailed the beat back and said, if I did that, I'd just be like everyone else in the effing industry, especially an effing recovery clone of me, and effing. And this was interpreted by some on the internet as a shot at NF, who was being called an Eminem sound-alike at that time, even in headlines, when he beat Chance the Rapper to the #1 spot. And now many on Twitter are convinced NF responded to Eminem on the track Motto. That includes the lyrics, "This is the industry, oh yeah. Would have gave anything to be respected by the artist I was listening to, but not no more. them days are history. And this has sparked posts like this that blew up on Twitter. NF finally responds to Eminem diss and fans are split. Some believe it's not a diss, not even a response to M, it's more of a general statement. Another adds, yeah, not really a diss in my eyes, he's just saying in general. And I'm pretty sure Eminem said something about NF in another one of his songs, not just The Ringer. But some believe I would be tired of people cloning me too, laughing emoji. And some have slammed the whole thing as a reach, from Eminem's The Ringer to this. They believe it's all to instigate drama. But what are your thoughts? Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more, and see you on the next one.